Hey, a playa, have you ever set your mind on accomplishing something only to have it not work out for you in the end? You got rejected by someone, you just failed to deliver. Either way, dealing with those feelings sucks. But trust me, there's a way to work around it. I'm going to share that with you right after this.
This is the Just Beef. You're watching the Just Beef.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. So if you want to learn and grow, hit the subscribe button and make sure to click on the notification bell. The thing that sucks about getting rejected is that when it happens over and over, you start to feel like the problem is just you, and there isn't really much that you can do to change that. Let's say you ask someone out and they turn you down. That sucks. Okay. You ask someone else out and they turn you down as well. Okay, that sucks too. You ask someone else out for a third time and they turn you down. Okay, at this point, you're going to start feeling like, hey, you should just give up. There's no point in you trying because 3 rejections is enough to tell you that you suck. And the problem with that way of thinking is that even though you've had 3 individual experiences, you haven't really figured out a solution. By giving up, all you've really done is avoid answering the question. Getting rejected and giving up doesn't really tell you anything about why it happened. It ignores the vital questions of what you can do differently next time and what exactly happened in that moment to make it go from good to bad. Or let's say you're working really hard to bring up your grades so you can apply to a college that you want to go to, but at the end of the day, your grades aren't good enough and the college just doesn't want to accept you. Well, you failed to get into your dream college, so you're a failure, right? It's so easy for us to compare ourselves to these external standards that other people set, and when we don't meet that criteria, we feel like failures. We're not good enough. Everything we've put in, our blood, sweat, and tears just doesn't matter. And like I said before with the rejection example, we're not allowing ourselves to learn and grow from our experiences. Instead, we're branding ourselves with a big letter F and just giving up. And that's not the best way to approach these situations. So how should you approach them? The first thing to recognize here is that there's a difference between rejection and failure. I break that down a little bit more in my book, Embracing the Awkward. I have chapters on each of those different topics, breaking down how to deal with them, but basically here's the difference. To get rejected means that someone else has determined that you're not good enough for whatever reason, and to fail means that you've determined based on someone else's criteria that you're not good enough for whatever reason. So what's the solution here? Well, you need to start critically thinking about what your strengths and weaknesses are. What are you really good at? Where do you excel? And where can you make improvements so you can learn and grow? I want you to leave a comment right now letting me know what some of your strengths and weaknesses are. But I also think it's super important to think about the next step, which is when you don't succeed. When you have trouble with something, it's okay to ask for help. Far too often, people become so prideful. They're afraid of other people making fun of them if they ask for help. They're afraid of looking weak or just looking like they don't know what's going on. But trust me, one of the greatest lessons I've ever learned in life is that when I have trouble with something, it's okay to ask for help. It's only in asking for help that I'm able to really tackle the problem. I'm able to first confront it and face that it's a real problem, and then I'm able to turn to the people that care about me and want to help me succeed to accomplish what I want. Another very crucial thing that you need to know is that being told no is not the end of the road. Just because someone rejects you, just because you fail at something doesn't mean you should give up on it. Now look, there's always different kinds of circumstances that play in, but for the most part, learn from that experience, reapproach it. Ask that person why things didn't work out. The more you can learn about the situation, the more you can kind of carry into your next situation so that you don't make the same mistake twice. For example, if you're someone that gets rejected a lot, maybe it's not that you suck. Maybe it's your approach that sucks. Maybe it's when you tell them that you like them. Maybe it's when you ask them out, or maybe it's how you get to know them. Each of these little things can be tweaked, and as you tweak them, you're going to see what you can do to make the situation better the next time. It's crucial for you to know that you're not always going to win. You're not always going to get what you want. You're not always going to be the best. There will be times where you're going to take a back seat, where you may lose, where you may fail. But trust me, just because you're in that position doesn't mean you're any less than anyone else. Everyone is trying to learn and grow. Everyone's trying to succeed. So recognizing that you're no different, you're no better or worse than anyone else is the most humbling thing that you can do. In my book, I break down failure and rejection into their own chapters because I believe that each has their own specific path that you can take to learn and grow. So depending on what you left in that comment down below, that's the chapter you should really highlight and really focus on. Now, if you want to check out the book, I'm going to link it up here on the screen. You can get it over on Amazon, and also underneath it is a playlist playlist with more videos on embracing the awkward, different themes from the book, and different ideas on how to kind of work towards being your best self, how to succeed at school, life, and relationships. If that's something that you want to work on, check it out, guys. And on that note, I'll catch you tomorrow. As always, love and peace.